Hi, guys. Welcome to the 10th chapter, which is planes around the lips. In this chapter, there will be some planes which are in the lips also and around the lips as well. So we will study both of them together. I have already collected some examples for you, and the process is same as we followed in our previous chapter. First we will make a Andrew Rumi circle, right? Maybe a little bit up, because I want to focus more on the lips. And I will make roughly, I won't be concentrating much on the nose part, right? Because this is more about lips, understanding the planes around the lips and that, all that kind of things. So I'll just make a very rough kind of a structure for the nose, like this. For the lips, I will say, you know try to make, instead, like, follow the anatomical thing whatever we have already done, and then make the lips like we used to do. So don't, I'm not going to follow the entire anatomical structure, because that is already covered in our previous chapters. I will just, you know to save us some time and give more emphasis on planes of the lips, I will just make the very basic kind of a you know structure for the lips. So after we make this, there is this heart kind of a shape which I've already taught you guys. I'll just use a different, pencil maybe, so that you will understand more. So now what you have to do is now make planes in the lips. Like for this heart shape, there can be a small plane here. Make two planes here for this. A plane is already here. Because of foreshortening, it's not much visible. There is this plane. The in the lips, guys, you have to divide lips into two parts, and then give, you can give as many planes you want. It's up to you. But for, I'm just going to go with maybe a three planes. And so give your planes, give some direction to the planes as well, like I'm giving, like giving this line. And then, for example, I'll just zoom it for you, like this, and like this, and this. When you give the direction, then these planes make more sense, and there is more three dimensionality to this. So this is simple. Divide the lower lip into two half and give it some planes. Similarly, for the upper lip, make the planes. You can always, I have already pasted a reference for you. Initially try to use these references, and but over the time you have to start, creating your own planes. And instead of just making what that reference is showing, try to imagine your own planes. One of the tricky part in the lips plane is the bottom of the lips. You will see in the bottom of the lips there is this dark region. It's usually very dark because this part is not very subjected to light, so it is usually very dark. So what we have to do is just, give a plane, give a separate plane to this, like this. Give a separate plane to this, and for this, and for this part as well. So there will be two planes, like this. If you want, you can divide it into two. It's not very necessary, but guys, see, I'm just giving the direction so that there will be more three dimensionality. And I will join it here. See, when you are making planes, just the whole, you know point of doing these things is to make it three dimensional, using the planes to make this. So there's already a three dimensionality here, right? And now for the lower part, you can make these additional planes here. That is easy. Always look into your picture and see what kind of planes you want to make. It will change. It also changes according to the person whoever is making, because they might see some more planes, because there are a lot of planes. I can divide this into this into this. It's up to you, right? But first try to make less planes but more three dimensional. And these are the basically these are the planes. And for the lips, I will just give like little bit of shading to this to give you, you know, little bit more understanding what we are doing here. So to show the more three dimensionality, so if I will assume light is coming from here, so let's make this portion, you know, little less dark, more darker, like this, like this. See the three dimensionality. Same. Now since we have divided, you know, we have already divided this part, so you can always, you know, use these planes to do some nice shading. And you know, this is how, and this region is very very dark. So this is why we make planes. This is why we make planes, to understand the concept of three dimensionality. And this give our portraiture a more, you know, a more realistic, if you want to say, or I will say aesthetically more, much better. And you can play around with these shapes as much as you want, right? So I don't recommend, very honestly, doing lot of shading here, because I mean ultimately you have to make the actual lips, right? You have to make the actual lips. So you will be then using this these planes as a reference. Then after, you know, you finalize your drawing, then only you start giving your shading however you want to. So this is for this angle. I will quickly try to tell you a different angle, maybe this one. Yeah, we can try this one as well, but this time I will be very very quick, you know, because we already know, I mean, what are the planes. Making the Anti-Lumi circle, and yeah, a little bit up, I guess, like over here maybe here. And it's way too dark, I'm sorry. So like this, then line line like this, maybe here, and then maybe giving, you know, making the basic structure of the nose, right? We have already done nose plane in the previous class, so you can see how to make planes around the nose. And for the lips, we are going to follow the same method, right? Nothing new. And see, like this. So guys, I know I say this again, don't copy this thing. This is just a reference, and we are just trying to make, you know, understand planes here. After doing this, I'm just going to change the color and make planes now. So this is the one plane. I see this is another plane. Here is this one. It's easy, right? And now divide the lower lip into two part. Make like this. In this example there are four. I will just make three. I mean, to give you, you know, you can give 10 also if you want to. There is no limit to these kind of things. For the lower, I already told you, give a plane for the this, you know, this darker region, this region. And then one more plane here maybe, and this is for this thing, and then just connect this, right? Connect this, and this is like the most important planes around the lips. Then you can, go for the easy one, which is for the upper lips, maybe here and here. There is another plane here, and I'll be very honest with you, it just look difficult if you don't try it. But once you try it, these things become very, very easy, and your drawing improves a lot using these methods, right? So, like, these are the basic planes, and if I will give a little bit of, shading, right? Shading to this, maybe. So, see, plane, and I will just change a little bit of gradient here, so you will see the more three-dimensionality, right? Same for here, right? Like this, see? And for here, like this is a very dark region. I told you, I know you don't have to do the shading, I'm just trying to show the three-dimensionality here. And same thing for here, like this, right? So that's it, guys. This is for the planes around the lips. Also, I'm just going to, you can use this reference, this, you can pause the video and use this as a reference and try this out. After this, you can try as many as you want, there is no limit to this. And that's all, guys. I will see you in my next class, and most probably we will do planes around the nose. There are not much planes around the nose, but I will see if we can do something about it. Have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.